The ability to study, understand, and reason in a rational fashion is what the Oxford Dictionary defines as intelligence. The Meyers-Briggs type indicator identifies an uncommon personality type known as the INFJ. This type is characterized by an introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judgment orientation. The INFJ personality type only accounts for 3% of the overall population. The Meyers-Briggs type indicator, sometimes known as the MBTI, classifies people into one of 16 different personality types. Of these kinds, INFJs are the most distinctive and possibly the most misunderstood. The INFJ type is distinguished by a number of qualities, including creativity and intelligence. INFJ men and INFJ women, in general, are seen as being exceptionally clever, and the fact that they possess this attribute often causes them to face a number of challenges in their day-to-day lives. Different people have different ways of conceptualizing what intelligence is. It's possible that the person with the most information is the best choice for someone. The following is a list of some of the struggles of highly intelligent INFJs. 1. The strain caused by high expectations. The mind of an INFJ is constantly active, and this constant thinking can often lead to excessive stress because of overthinking. Someone who is recognized to be brilliant will automatically begin to believe that excellence is expected of them. As a result, they will feel an incredible amount of pressure to perform very well. Because INFJs strive for perfection and don't want to make mistakes in any aspect of their lives, this can lead to a variety of mental and physical health problems, including anxiety and despair. This obsession with attaining perfection does nothing but put further strain on the individual. INFJ male and INFJ female are typically conscious of the fact that they are more intelligent than other people, and as a result, in order to maintain that perception, they take things very seriously, even when it is not necessary. They strive for excellence in whatever they do, and always aim to be the finest there is. 2. A lack of ability to have fun and enjoy oneself. Even while not all INFJs will have the same understanding of what constitutes fun and enjoyment, it is common for them to feel as though they do not have enough of it in their lives. Because of their exceptional intelligence and ability to concentrate, they are perpetually preoccupied with their objectives and anxious about their progress, which frequently leads to a routine existence. To keep a healthy balance in our daily lives, it is essential to take frequent short pauses. But INFJs tend to have less social encounters and a stronger interest for developing relationships, thus it's not uncommon for them to fall short of this goal. This Myers-Briggs personality type may find that their lives have a tendency to become routine at times. In spite of the fact that they like having a good time, their mind is constantly preoccupied with worrying about one issue or another. They are not the type to make impromptu plans or participate in unexpected activities. Because INFJs do not like to make mistakes in life, they like to get all of their questions answered before moving forward with anything. Their laser-like mental concentration helps them avoid diverting their attention to things that are probably not crucial to the accomplishment of their objectives. They are perfectionists, which is another significant reason why they do not actively seek out new experiences in their lives. In spite of the fact that these traits enable INFJs to ascend to heights and accomplish things that may not be conceivable for other people, they are the type of people who would rather not attempt anything without first knowing the probable outcomes. This could also result in feelings of depression and anxiety, in addition to a wide range of other health problems. 3. Their brilliance can often make them uncomfortable in social situations. An INFJ's great intelligence can make them socially awkward, despite the fact that humans are generally thought of as being sociable animals. One of the most widespread misconceptions regarding persons who are believed to have high intelligence is that they are socially awkward. INFJs are not the same as the ones that are most well-liked by a certain population. Even though things are sometimes exaggerated a little bit, it is not completely untrue. Even scientific studies show that people with high intelligence quotients tend to have lower emotional quotients. Our ability to create relationships with other people and our social abilities as a whole are both aided by a quality known as the emotional quotient. This does not mean that INFJs are unable to form meaningful relationships. Rather, it indicates that they have fewer relationships than other types of people, but form only those that are profound and significant. Because of their introverted nature, they avoid engaging in too many conversations, which is especially wise given the fact that the subject matter of their interest might not be particularly well received by other people. The intelligence of an INFJ often prevents them from fitting in with the rest of the group, and other people don't always enjoy being in their company because of this. People have the impression that they are dull and difficult to approach. 4. The game of boredom is played daily. A high level of intelligence has both positive and negative aspects. People with high intelligence are always looking for new ways to challenge and expand their minds. They absolutely adore engaging in novel, taxing activities that force them to think more deeply. They are constantly on the lookout for something novel. The fact that they are unable to discover fresh things to do or challenges to solve also brings them down. Those with a high level of intelligence who are INFJ tend to get bored easily when doing the same thing or something similar multiple times in a row. As soon as they have acquired the knowledge and skills necessary to master something, they lose interest in it and begin looking for other novel topics to investigate. The majority of the time, this results in disappointment because, despite the fact that there are a limitless number of things to discover, not everything will interest them. This desire for fresh challenges often leads people to neglect their daily responsibilities, which can give the impression that they are irresponsible. INFJs suffer with work. As a result of the fact that most jobs require some form of repetitive work, it can be challenging for INFJs to remain loyal to any one particular occupation. In the long run, this stunts their development. A healthy appetite for new information is undeniably a valuable trait, but maintaining a healthy equilibrium between the two is always necessary in order to be successful in life. 5. Unflinching honesty in all circumstances. INFJs don't tend to sugarcoat the truth, so in most cases, it is exactly how it appears. When this happens, it can be a bit overwhelming for other people, which can cause those people to distance themselves from them. However, those who take their opinions seriously and apply them appropriately have typically been successful because INFJs consider every angle before they share their thoughts. INFJs will never make things simpler for other people by trying to find loopholes or take shortcuts. But they don't require much explanation. They don't talk to each other very often, but when they do, it's always succinct and gets right to the point. They may be direct and unyielding in their delivery of the truth, but they will not limit themselves to merely criticizing others. Instead, they will move forward and make an effort to assist others in rectifying the shortcomings that they themselves have. 6. They are not the type to engage in idle chatter. Because INFJs have such a high level of intelligence, they tend to avoid engaging in small talk, also known as chit-chat, which is a term used by some people in common parlance. They are not interested in having a conversation about the mundane occurrences that occur in everyone's lives. Instead, they are more interested in having in-depth and thought-provoking conversations about subjects such as philosophy, science, and mathematics. They typically have the attitude that making idle chatter is a waste of their time and energy, and the majority of the time, this is what sets them apart from the crowd. INFJs have a natural aversion to making idle chatter, which is one of the reasons why they do not mix well with the people who are in their immediate environment unless those people share similar preferences and interests. INFJs tend to avoid people they believe to be less intelligent than themselves because of the critical mind they possess. People with great minds talk about amazing ideas, people with average minds talk about unworthy events, and people with small minds talk about people. The INFJ personality type is a great illustration of the first. 7. They are very circumspect in what they choose to communicate. Intelligent people typically think a great deal more than they actually express through their words. Because of their high intelligence, INFJs have minds that are constantly processing and analyzing new information. Before forming any opinions or drawing any conclusions, they typically consider the situation from every conceivable angle and make an effort to comprehend the repercussions. They prefer to go at their own pace in order to gain a comprehensive understanding of the topic at hand, which frequently results in lengthy pauses in their conversations. They don't tell everyone all that's going through their mind. Before talking with other people, a significant portion of their thoughts are discarded by them. They tend to overthink things because they don't like the idea of being wrong, which can be frustrating at times. INFJs have a tendency to have fewer interactions with other people because they spend a significant amount of time immersed in their own imaginative world, which they find to be significantly more interesting than their actual surroundings. Because they give considerable thought to a topic before expressing their opinions, they are frequently the most perceptive members of a group. On the other hand, this may at times make the people on the other side feel awkward. Long pauses, which are typical for an INFJ as they work through their thoughts, can cause the other person to become less interested in the conversation. If an INFJ person ceased editing their thoughts, the interactions they had with others would never end. 8. INFJs usually have a very small circle of close friends. When it comes to developing relationships with other people, an INFJ's high intelligence can work against them. Their preferred subjects and aesthetics are not the kinds of things that most people enjoy to talk about. This does not imply that they do not enjoy forming relationships. Rather, it merely indicates that they are looking to form relationships that are profound and meaningful. In lieu of making friends with a large number of individuals, INFJs have the preference of being in the company of individuals who possess intelligence levels comparable to their own, which is an extremely rare occurrence. The fact that they have a propensity and a preference for associating with a select group of people makes it challenging for them to make friends quickly and easily, according to research. The highly intelligent INFJ prefers to have one-on-one conversations with individuals as opposed to participating in group settings, which is one of the primary reasons why they try to steer clear of larger gatherings of people. INFJs are always looking for quality in a partner and consider quality to be the most important factor in their ideal relationship. This is all for today's video. Thanks for your time. Tell us in the comments section where you are watching us from. Don't forget to hit the like button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and become a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Send this video to at least 2 friends or your favorite group chat to spread the love. Click on the video on your screen to enjoy more content on personality types. To stay up to speed with our latest videos, click the bell symbol. See you in the next one. Take care.